truth. Okay, let's take a look.
These are too easy.
That was easy.
These are so easy.
Well,
Come on,
everyone
step
got
it
it
up.
right. Nice. They believe saving
We're
the
shitty
Earth
lies,
should be
though.
a
These questions
number
are
one
too easy.
priority. And that means some of these didn't get picked.
JJ, I guess can you stream the PlayStation?
We could with the...
We have an Elgato.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
But
No.
then we can't have the camera.
Stream the camera right
I mean,
now.
I still have the... Like, for
This is
tomorrow, I
round
could just
two,
put in
which
the other
means
capture
all
card.
point values are doubled.
Okay.
Exciting.
Because we've
Select
got
a
like proper
category.
controllers, so we can do like proper co-op games on the PlayStation.
Rehab.
Okay, here's the question. Country singer Trace Adkins went into rehab after fighting a blank while on a Jamaican cruise. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Thank you.
Bear.
That's pretty good. I nearly picked that.
These are too easy. Easy. Every one of them is
The police
easy.
interview
Guess who's
for this
back in
stuff.
the
What did
game?
assailant look like? Me! Exactly like me!
So the thing is, guys,
And
we
that's it.
can't
Nobody
reset the
else's
delay
lives got
because we're
picked.
waiting for the third game of NaVi against Gambit. And they're currently switching locations. And we will be in the game in like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, the game should start soon, boys and
Time
girls.
to pick a category.
JJ.
Oh, sorry. Oh, what?
Okay, here's the question. At the Mitestu Nagoya train station in Japan, there's an odd vending machine that sells blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
Ooh. Japan. We're gonna have a lot of
Okay,
weird
here are
answers.
the choices.
Jeez.
Ooh. Japan. We're gonna have a lot of
Okay,
weird
here are
answers.
the choices.
Jeez.
Ooh. Japan.
Let's see
We're gonna have a lot of weird answers.
Got him.
Ooh. Japan.
Let's see
We're gonna have a lot of weird answers.
Got him.
Thank you.
What? How is it not used underwear?
It was actually
Japan.
Japan. We're gonna have a lot of weird
Wait,
answers.
odd? How is that an odd vending machine? Got him.
Thank you.
What? How is it not used underwear?
It was actually
Japan.
Japan. We're gonna have a lot of weird
Wait,
answers.
odd? How is that an odd vending machine? Got him.
Thank you.
What? How is it not used underwear?
It was actually Japan.
Odd.
We're gonna have a lot of weird
Wait,
answers.
odd? How is that an odd vending machine? Got him.
Thank you.
What? How is it not used underwear?
It was actually Japan.
Odd.
We're gonna have a lot of weird
Wait,
answers.
odd? How is that an odd vending machine? Got him.
Thank you.
What? How is it not used underwear?
It was actually Japan.
Odd.
We're gonna have a lot of weird
Wait,
answers.
odd? How is that an odd vending machine? Got him.
Thank you.
What? How is it not used random?
It was actually
Damn.
sword.
We're gonna have a lot of
Wait,
viewers.
Hello.
how is that an odd vending machine?
Thank you.
What? How is it not used random?
It was actually
Damn. An
sword.
Olympic sport. Have a lot of
Wait,
viewers.
hello? How is that an odd vending machine?
You're welcome.
Too easy.
Too easy.
Too easy.
It's called ferret legging, and Reg has kept the ferret in his pants for over 5 hours at a time. And I'm not sure what I'm talking about anymore. And nobody picked the other lies up there.
I don't know what's wrong with my chainsaw.
Final baby.
Final fibbage. Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. The name of the Kermit the Frog inspired cologne made by January Productions in 1995. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look.
You keep
Oh, I keep giving
for
your
my
points.
lies.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we got so many of these just right.
Yeah, this was a boring
Big.
round.
The questions weren't even good.
And the rest of the board goes unselected.
I thought Frog and Smelly was pretty good.
Jeez,
Yes.
Oh no!
Yeah.
He gets his win.
I gave Lacrosse the
Yeah.
win this time. Totally intentional, of course.
Let's check the
What
lobby.
we got in the lobby?
We have a 60 seconds until penalty clock starts for NaVi. That was a minute ago. Penalty clock has started for NaVi.
Oh, penalty clock.
Oh.
My favourite.
Means we probably don't have enough time.
Let's play. What other games can we play, JJ? What can we do on this stream?
I don't have any of the other Jackbox stuff.
I mean, this game really depends on the answers that they give.
Yeah, I agree.
Like if it's a clowny one and you wrote the clowny one, then it can blend in perfectly.
Or if you make a gentleman's agreement that everyone just takes really dumb shit, then it's also pretty fun. But you know,
What, I'm
Anyway.
trying to think, what other stuff's fun to
What
do?
are we
What
gonna
can we
do?
chat? Give us suggestions.
yeah,
Ask
yeah,
chat,
chat.
for suggestions. Chat.
Chat,
What can we do?
You to kill time. Oxygen, that was good.
Oxygen.
Yeah, that for the Japanese vending machine. Okay, how about we? Wait, let's actually cut back to the couch. Zip. Now I will put up the Dota game. Zip. Where's the lobby? There you go. Now we have a lobby. Fantastic. So how this works is the following. In 3 minutes, Navi's gonna receive a level 1 penalty, and then I assume every 5
Level 1
minutes
penalty.
Level 1.
will
What's
be
a level 1
What's
penalty?
the level 1
Next level.
penalty?
I think it's 90 seconds less reserve time. Or something like
Damn,
that.
son.
But I thought leveling
you
up was
find that?
good.
Hmm?
Never mind.
What?
No, I didn't
Now,
say anything.
Cheever, please.
No, I said no.
Okay. So we don't actually know when or if Navi's gonna arrive.
What's the maximum penalty?
The max.
Level
Yeah.
3?
And
Yeah,
how long
then you have
does
no
it
reserve
take?
time at all.
Do we get to the death penalty at some point, or is this, how's the scale
Depends
go?
on the country you're in. I don't know if they've changed countries. Maybe.
to death.
Oh, Monkas.
Take these tournaments very seriously here.
How long does this
These
penalty
didn't get
last?
picked.
Like, as in how?
For this game.
No, yeah, but I mean like.
Yeah, I guess you
how
can you
long
stream the
until next
PlayStation.
penalty?
1 minute, and then I think 5 minutes afterwards.
We have an Elgato. So
Yeah,
for,
we
as
could
max,
do that,
but
no.
then
No,
we
but
can't
we
have the
can't stream
camera.
the camera right
I mean,
now.
I still have the like for tomorrow. I could just put in.
Well, I
the
thought you
cassette
said
player.
they're 45 minutes. They haven't been 45 minutes, is it? Because we got
Select
some
No,
controller
so
controls, we can do that properly.
I think the
So
way
it's a
that
GG call, probably.
yeah, basically, like the max we would have waited was 45 minutes
Okay, here's the question.
because after you have the level 3 draft penalty, I guess it's like another 5 minutes or so. Then it's
while on a Jamaican cruise.
We ended the game like we went to a break at 36, and that was already half an hour ago. So I would imagine that maybe after GG call it probably was about 15 extra minutes, so it's about 45 minutes from now or before now.
I wouldn't be able to tell you, but I think it shouldn't be much longer.
Hurry, hit the live
Tell us
play
the
button
story,
if you can't think
Lacoste.
of something.
Let me shut down.
Okay,
Tell the
here you
story
go.
of me
Find the
winning
truth.
in Fibbage. How you gave me the
That's a
points
really
in the
good story,
last
guys.
round. Thank you.
I got more points when I won, so I won the
So
whole.
you wanna play one more just to see who's the best?
Tell us a
Yeah.
joke. Do you know any jokes?
Any Croatian
Let's see what
jokes?
everybody
Yeah, I'm
did.
sure they
Yeah,
really.
these
ring
are
well in
hard to
English.
translate.
Thank you.
That's pretty good. I need to pick that. 9.
9. Too easy.
That's a good one.
Typical German humor.
Guess
Guess who's back?
Stuff.
What the game would look like.
I mean, do we have time to play one more Fibbage?
So
No,
the
I
thing is,
don't
guys,
think
so.
we
We
can't
can-
reset the
when we can
delay
just
because
quit
we're waiting for
halfway.
the third game of NaVi against Gambit.
That's better than
And they're currently
staring
switching
at
you
you.
guys.
We could talk
Yeah.
about what
Patient.
if you
And we will
type
be in the
in
game in
chat
like
to ask
10 to
chat
15
questions.
minutes.
We can answer questions
The
from the chat.
questions will not be very good.
Yeah, the game should start.
I mean,
soon,
you know,
boys
maybe
and
so.
girls.
Okay, see what questions you get. Say chat, ask some questions. See if we get
JJ,
Oh, sorry.
any appropriate
Oh,
questions for this family-friendly night of
Okay,
entertainment.
here's the question.
family
At the
friendly.
Mitestu Nagoya train station in Japan.
I think chat
there's
might
an
still
odd
be
vending
very
machine
busy
that
with the
sells
omelette
Well, they're
du
just
frog et
spamming.
fromage. Oh, sorry, eau de
Now.
frog et fromage.
Oh, the frog de fromage.
What is fromage? I put it.
Cheese.
That's the cheese.
Oh, I thought it was
You
like
also-
strawberry yogurt.
No, you
No.
also wrote it wrong. But
Fromage.
fromage.
Fromage, not fromage. That sounds very
From
American.
Dexter's Laboratory. You haven't
Dexter?
watched it? Yeah.
Omelette
Yeah,
du
I watched it.
fromage.
Omelette du fromage.
And they even said it wrong. It's
What is
Okay,
the
guys,
Omadou?
we have some
what is-
decent-ish questions.
What is it?
I
Oh, what's the Omadou fromage?
We have questions?
Wait,
I guess
One
omelette with
conversation
cheese.
at
I don't know.
what?
Omelette du fromage. What does it mean?
Yeah,
It's an
a lot
omelette
of
with
weird
cheese.
answers.
But it's actually, you have to say it omelette au fromage rather than du.
Not all of us.
Japan.
Actually,
We're gonna have a lot of weird answers.
Yeah.
Not all of us are in European
we have a-
Union.
Anyway,
Go around and tell everyone your favorite food, guys. 'cause
tell
that
everyone
was-
your favorite food is a question
Those
in the
are
chat.
easy
That's not a
questions.
question.
Japan.
Who asked that in chat?
have
That's
a
one
lot
of the
of
most
weird
boring
answers.
questions ever. Ban them.
16.
Got them. What's your favorite food?
Depends on the time of day.
Japan.
On my mood.
We're gonna have a lot of weird answers.
What's your favorite food?
I don't know.
Pizza. Got them.
Thank
Pizza.
What?
Lasagna.
you. It was actually
Japan.
German ravioli.
Have a lot of
not
weird
very
answers.
How is that odd? Got them.
Thank you.
What?
And if you put those,
It was actually
Japan.
I wanted to bring some.
Have a lot of
Not
weird
very
answers.
odd.
Any of the
How is that an odd vending machine?
what I said.
Got them.
I like breakfast Thank you. I love cereal.
What?
But I also
Good
love,
one.
if you're talking about dinner things, I like steak.
Oh, I do like steak. Give us
Good
another go. Any more
Argentinian
appropriate
fillet
questions
steak.
in the chat?
Next question. JumpyMan22 asks least balanced heroes of 7 to OC.
I haven't played enough to find out, but I
We saw some games of Dazzle.
saw some games.
Dazzle wasn't really good.
Yeah. It's too
Yeah,
early to
Dazzle
tell.
wasn't really
But yeah, he wasn't like,
balanced
crushing it,
in
right?
those
It's like-
games, or imbalanced.
No.
As a position 5 Dazzle.
I think Lich is going to be really strong. But
Yeah,
I
definitely.
don't know if he's overpowered or if people are just getting used to the new
It depends.
Lich.
It depends whether you're talking pubs or pro games.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it overpowered in pubs? Was it overpowered in competitive?
Slark is really strong in pubs.
And Drow.
And
Was
Drow
also really
as well.
strong. I think the.
Okay, next one.
Yeah.
Knockox.
What?
Does Odie still in the Void Challenge? That is not English, my friend.
that's
Does he
until-
think he will win? How far is he?
Yeah, that's until January. I think I'm like 4.850 at the moment, so it's like
6 wins away from 5K. So as long as I don't lose.
So you
any games.
basically got it.
I basically got it.
easy
I talked to BSJ. BSJ says he'll coach me to 5K. So I'll give him a share. Of
He
the
can
prize.
coach you to 5K if you have 6K.
What? God damn it! Poor old Brian.
Which has been the
Next.
most fun event you guys have been to?
Most fun event?
Fun event.
I must say, I really liked the
They're all good. They're all
GSC
good fun.
Jakarta, where JJ was our talent manager.
Yeah, you're just saying that to make me happy here.
The one you didn't get paid.
Why would you say the event we didn't get paid for?
That doesn't mean that I can't have a good time at the event that I didn't get paid
Sorry,
for.
if I don't get money, I don't get funny. Or I do get
Maybe
funny.
that's what she meant. It's,
See, I appreciate it. You know.
for fun. Event for
At
fun.
that point, I didn't know yet that I wasn't going to get paid. And I very much enjoyed the thought of getting paid for having the time that I had because it was a lot of fun.
Thailand's a nice place. Yeah,
That
And we
was
were in
Jakarta.
Indonesia, but
That was-
close enough.
Oh, yeah,
Not
Indonesia.
quite.
I thought you were talking about Thailand. Yeah, that's
No.
right. We were in. There was two.
The
There was
first
one in
one.
Thailand.
The first one.
Yeah, Indonesia's a cool place. Shout out if you're watching from Indonesia.
What are some of the best ways to get into?
Yeah,
the
but what about me? Hello? Yes.
Excuse me, sir. Why wouldn't you just like chime in right now? Hello.
What's your
I
favorite?
was waiting.
just-
My favorite probably King's Cup. The first one was the best one. Waiting for King's Cup 7 when we were actually in a real castle.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you guys got to do that. Yeah, I'm sure. Actually, do they even have castles in America? They don't. Do
No,
they?
they don't.
We're gonna do it in Europe.
Middle Ages.
Yeah, they don't have
There's castles in
have any-
Croatia and Romania and stuff, right?
What does an
Yes.
NA castle look like?
I'm sure it's like
Google.
made
There's
out
no
of
se-
wood
I'm
or
gonna
some
look
shit.
up NA castle. It's gonna be like what? Is it? What is it?
Plastic castle. I don't know.
Like a
A bouncy castle.
bouncy castle.
Or like some
NA
sugar or
castle.
something.
Yeah.
Next.
Next.
Wait, it's come up with loads. NA castle.
For the record, my favorite one was Last TI because it was the first.
There is
ever.
a film called NA Castle. Or maybe it's an actor
Great.
called NA Castle.
What else do we have?
There are no
People have not asked more questions because they didn't get the
what?
immediate feedback. More questions.
questions.
Chat.
Repeat your questions. We're gonna answer them all if they're appropriate for the stream.
Not
Yes.
all, but
Please,
you know,
please
I
make
like
them
the
appropriate for the stream and appropriate for everyone else. Yeah, we're not gonna ask like we're not gonna answer question thoughts on the patch because that's like yeah all right let me just talk for the next 8 hours.
Settle down for a couple of hours.
Jesus, you guys are horrible.
What is this?
What
What
did
are
they say to you?
saying?
Maybe that's the reason why they're not asking questions anymore.
How many languages does Lacoste speak?
Yeah, how many do you speak Lacoste?
Couple.
I can't.
No, I don't speak many languages. Why would people
So you speak
assume that?
Croatian, you speak
Yes.
English,
Yes.
and then
Then I speak Serbian, Bosnian. Just kidding. It's pretty much the same language. I
okay.
understand a little bit of Russian. And,
Damn.
that's it, I guess.
Ah,
I
still
don't
pretty
speak
good.
many
Pretty good,
languages.
impressive.
Oh, will there be cats? I don't think so.
Yeah, I
don't
think
think
the
so.
one cat that died
Oh,
outside
yeah.
earlier,
Cat,
so we're not
can
gonna
bring that
have
one in.
any.
Cat fight outside.
Yeah, no
We should have
cats.
shown the cat war. Would have been entertaining, but not nice for the cats.
There might be
Cats,
karaoke
kids.
at some point later in the week.
Oh, that's a good one for you guys. Where can I get the poster behind you guys? I asked
So
someone earlier.
we just went to a website that does posters of the images you get. And then I went to the artist of this specific image, which was the artist that did the same artwork for the Super Major. And I asked him like, hey, can we use your artwork? And he's like, yeah, sure. And he actually sent me a link with the higher
The
resolution,
source file, yeah.
the source file, so that we could actually print this off in pretty
Always
big.
ask the artist, kids.
Ask the
if you're going to
artist.
print out posters of people's artwork, you should ask for their permission. And most of the time, they'll give it to you. They might ask for a bit of money, and you should pay them. It's their art. You know, you got to pay the artists.
So yeah.
It's pretty cool looking.
is
that's
really
that's the
nice.
first thing
He
that I
also has
saw
a
when I
radiant
entered your
version.
house.
Yeah.
But I like this dire version better.
The dye one's the better picture.
Yeah.
I like the dye one. The better colours.
Next. Any DPC points of order for the megaphone clash? Nope.
No
Only
DPC.
minors and majors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Non-DPC events,
What
sir.
else do we have?
Or madame. Or my lady. Or my boy.
Jeez, you guys need to add some more questions here.
They don't know yet that we're answering questions. Soon they will
Soon
find
they'll
out.
realise that we're just talking.
Soon, Tiam.
We are on a 5-minute delay, reminder, because we are streaming online games. And what's the penalty update, Pimp?
The penalty update. Nami has 3 minutes before they reach a level 3 penalty. That was 2 minutes ago, so in 1 minute.
Level 3 penalty.
But then
Yeah,
they
I
still
speak
have
French
5 minutes.
as well. Omelette du fromage.
What?
Omelette
I
du-
speak French as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Omelette
I
au
speak French.
fromage.
Was it voulez-vous
Voulez-vous coucher
avec
avec
moi?
moi?
C'est moi?
C'est soir.
Ce soir.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce
Voulez-vous
soir?
coucher?
No.
Shut down.
Next.
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 Next. Next.
Let's go.
Next.
Sweater or vest?
Sweater or vests? So
Sweater.
does and
I
with
don't know
vest
how-
they mean a
I
zip
don't
up
wear
hoodie?
vests.
I normally like zipper
wait,
hoodie
wait,
better.
wait,
I think
Vest
a
is
zip-up
in
hoodie would
vest.
be a
What is
sweatshirt,
it?
wasn't it?
I like wearing life-saving vests.
Life-saving vest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Life
pretty good one.
saving
Yeah.
What is a normal vest?
It's like
I don't know.
What's
I can't ask the guy because
a vest
you
is
know.
like what you wear underneath stuff, right?
No,
Like
I think a
underwear
vest is just a zip up hoodie.
No, absolutely. A
that
vest
would've been
is
a
what you
sweatshirt,
wear
right?
underneath
In
the t-shirt.
Dutch, you'd say vest, and this it's a zip up hoodie.
Yeah, we call it Vesta in Croatian. It's
Which is a vesta.
what
Zip
he's
up
wearing right now.
That's a vesta.
No, but
Really?
he's not having a zipper in the
But
middle.
if it had a zipper. But if it
Does
had a
it
zipper.
need to have a zipper?
I don't know.
In Dutch, apparently. In English, a vest is like what you wear underneath like your shirt. Like it's like an underlayer.
See, this is the official Evil Geniuses account is asking, what's your favorite food from your home country? And we already answered our food
Pizza.
because I
Oh,
had
from
I
our
definitely
home,
had
yeah, but from our home country.
yeah. I mean, my
From
answer is
Britain.
the same.
Probably just roast dinner.
Dude, from
Like
Britain is
Sunday
fish and
lunch.
chips.
Or fish and chips.
Yeah,
Yeah, fish and chips or Sunday lunch.
Dank.
Oliebollen.
What?
Oliebollen.
Oliebollen.
It's like
I really like
What?
that.
What is that?
it's like
It's
just
like a deep fried dough ball with raisins and
Yeah.
sugar.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It's
Holy
great.
crap.
It's actually the time of year to do it. They only do it in the winter, as in, but it's a New Year's thing.
Can we get some out here?
Probably we can't
should
get them
definitely
delivered
try
though.
Yeah,
have
it's
to
okay.
actually
they're
look
like
at them.
big.
We should
like-
probably like walk outside for once in this week. Maybe.
Yeah, but not.
Maybe
It's
at some
Sunday
point.
night at the moment. We're working.
I mean, we are
We're
working.
working.
Sunday night.
Mine
we're
is-
Waiting for Navi.
Mine
4
is
minutes.
Wait,
So
four
our
sarma.
minutes
entries call
to
the
go.
forfeit.
Salma.
No.
Sarma, yeah, you
What's
ever ate sarma? Like it's a
No.
sour cabbage filled with meat and rice.
Sour cabbage.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
I'm not sure. I don't like sour cabbage that much. We
Well,
have
how is it
here.
served? It's like served as the full
With
cabbage.
mashed
or-
potatoes most of the time.
Yeah,
Sounds
I know.
alright, like meat.
It's
I
not
like
bad
meat.
actually.
Yeah.
Some, it's a typical winter food, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Any more questions, JJ?
It reminds me of
Come
ice
and go.
skating.
There is a lot of stuff here, which is not exactly PG-13.
We want to have
PG-13.
PG-13 questions.
It's a family-friendly stream.
Which was
Hello.
your favorite TI? I like this.
The
Which
favorite
was your
TI.
favorite
Well,
TI?
for me, obviously the last one because it was one of cast the grand finals. So, but that's an
I mean, you
obvious
can.
answer.
It was also the
differentiate
last
bit
one for
for
me, for
a
obvious
viewer
reasons.
and
I think the
someone
best
working
one.
it, right?
I mean, I was what 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 was definitely the best one.
I was at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And
Oh,
me.
Oh wow!
And,
Everyone's
Can we
back.
even sit on the same couch as you? Evan?
Oh,
and I thought 2 was really good, but that's obviously a little bit tainted by nostalgia reasons, and I think the Lacoste would have the same.
Yeah,
You
because
were
I
playing,
played.
right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
playing at TI1 and TI2, but I would definitely say for the quality of Dota, it was the last one.
Yeah.
Like,
just
yeah, yeah.
felt like the best one.
Yeah. TI8 was the best one for me.
Was there much
personally as
difference
well.
between TI2 and TI1?
Yeah, there was a huge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
difference.
because one was a
TI1
game.
one was
TI
horrible.
yeah.
In Germany, it was pretty bad. Like it was not organized good. There was just a couple of people watching it. It was not that big.
Nah.
So
But TI2
and it was in a convention that was super
yeah,
busy.
it was.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
What was the name of that
Gamescom.
convention? Gamescom.
Gamescom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, Dota looks really bad. Oh, I'm gonna stay with Heroes of New Earth. And then I watched TI2. I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna play Dota.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think TI2 and TI3 were fairly
TI2 and 3
similar.
were magical for like nostalgia and getting
Yeah.
into the game.
Mm.
I don't think anything hooked me more than watching these TIs.
Yeah, I got hooked up on the game like 8 years, 10 years before.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
were already
more.
down for it.
I mean, I played Dota from like 5.8.4, but it didn't really like it was great, but it didn't really hook me too much. And then watching like esports and having these like sick moments, which you still remember, like, you know, NaVi waiting in the wings. IG's about to bet.
Dude,
about
that
to be
play
caught.
you couldn't have scripted. That was
actually
so
insane.
good.
I was done.
Oh, I mean, being in the hall for the play was actually.
Oh, by the way, we have been informed that some rich Americans have moved castles to the US. I don't know if this is troll, but I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised
I
though.
would not be.
Oh,
surprised.
look,
I would not
that
be
here
surprised.
castle, I'm going to take that back home. I'm going to put that on my four-wheeler, whatever. What are the big cars called they have in America?
Chevy.
Chevy. Put that in my Chevy and drive it
Pickup
back
truck.
to the States. No ocean's going to stop me. What else we got?
Oh, this is one. This is one for Laeth here. Have we talked to Valve about integrating some of the features into the game? Not directly, but there is some things we suggested for them to like put into the game, like for example the ages stuff. Yeah, that one was very selfish. How's Navi doing without Dendi? I mean, you can see them, or like okay,
Don't
not
know,
right
yeah.
now, but you know, they're
5
doing
people
pretty well.
disconnecting from the game.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
showing
you know,
for the
maybe
third
I'm not
game.
sure are they doing a lot better?
Well, yeah, but you can't say that.
I don't know if you would say.
Yeah, it's just it's a different
Depends
team.
on
Yeah.
what era are we
It's like-
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they want to TI with him, so it's a bit rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so, I mean, right now at least it feels like they're. I mean, it's a very different Navi.
It's just
right?
a totally
It
different
It's a
just
different
feels like a
Navi.
It's like you
completely
can't
different
say this is like yeah, it's hard to say this.
But
is
they
a
do
Dendi
feel like
difference.
another CIS squad.
No, I mean that Navi's really good at the moment.
They're good, but are they going to be able to rise above the rest?
Yeah, I think so. They are good. I think.
It feels like there's just Weepy and every team below Weepy
Yeah.
can just beat each other.
Yeah, exactly.
It can be
Yeah. No, I
it's
agree. I
close.
agree.
It's close in CI.
Oh, we have something happening in the lobby.
So what
We have
happened now?
Navi has failed to show up for Game 3 in the allotted time. The match is called in favor of Gambit Esports, except if the head admin has anything to add. And he's asking for 1 second. He is typing something in Cyrillic. Which I cannot
Translate it. Google Translate. Google Translate. Google
No,
Translate.
we will not
Google Translate. Google Translate.
for
Google
admin
Translate.
decisions,
Google
guys.
Translate.
It's not happening.
Why? Just Google Translate it.
Look, we can just ask for.
By the way,
Google
guys, heads up
Translate.
that even if Navi has to forfeit here, there's still a decider match because this is the upper bracket of Group B. So even if they do just not get to play here, they will still play tomorrow in the decider match, which they would play against. Who was the other team that just lost? We don't know yet.
I can look it up maybe. Where is the Wikipedia?
How did
It
we
will
even
probably
check
be
things
against
before
so
Wikipedia
Empire.Hope.
existed?
I don't
One.
know. Did
Yeah, so
did
with,
it always
um,
exist?
so
Was
it's
it where
Navi-
when
Navi
you
against
played
Empire.Hope.
TI2?
I don't remember. I don't think it existed.
No.
Do you know when Wikipedia
When did
was
Wikipedia
formed?
start?
Yeah.
JJ.
What?
For StarCraft, very long time ago.
Oh, that was
For
like,
Dota 2, I mean.
Oh, for Dota 2, they got
Tier 2?
on pretty tier
Yeah,
2.
I think
They
Tier
got on
2.
pretty fast.
that was one good question. What was that? Oh, favorite city for events? Easily Singapore. For me at least.
Singapore's
Or
good.
Amsterdam.
Or Taiwan.
Come to Amsterdam.
Like Taipei, please.
Amsterdam.
We haven't had Taipei. I haven't had
I've never
Taipei.
been
I
yet.
was in Taipei for
Amsterdam,
Zotac, and the food
Amsterdam.
is
Amsterdam
the
would be
best.
nice.
Amsterdam.
What is that, Owen?
I liked Kuala Lumpur as well. Everything was
Yeah,
fairly
I mean,
close.
all the
it's
cities
nice.
we've been to have been nice.
That was cool.
Um,
Traffic's really
I
bad,
like-
though.
Cities
like
in
everywhere
Asia
that I've
are like Southeast Asia are nice. American cities are also nice, both because they have nice convenience and nice
America.
food.
I would say probably Southeast Asia because of the crowd. Like
Oh,
you
the
can
just
crowd!
so
Actually,
amazing.
yeah,
Feel the
100%.
energy.
Okay, we're going Southeast Asia. Let's go.
I like the crowds everywhere. They're just different. It's just different.
They're different, but if you will have to choose and which one you find
They're
most
not-
appealing, it would be Southeast Asia.
They're not biased towards anyone.
Yeah.
They're just
That's
cheering for
They're
good
just cheering
Dota.
for Dota.
Yeah.
And they always show up. Every
Yes.
event in SEA is booked out.
No, I mean I'm
It's
not
amazing.
saying at all that they're. Yeah, I'm saying they're good, but I think a lot of places can get good crowds at Dota. I think you can't really say it's a region's fault if say like an event doesn't have like a good crowd. I think
Sure.
it's more down to the planning, and I think
The
there's
PR.
enough people playing Dota that wherever you go, if it's properly organized and properly set up, you can get a very good Dota crowd in the majority of places around the world.
True, but I still
Okay.
prefer Southeast Asian crowds.
Here
Some
it is,
Southeast Asian
guys.
crowds
We
are
have an
amazing, yeah.
update. Gambit takes the win 2-1. The lobby is done. The day is over. Tomorrow is gonna be Gambit making it to
See ya.
the winners bracket. Or like no,
See ya.
everyone's not the winners, right?
Gambit
their
makes it
first
to the
seed-
playoffs.
Bye.
Exactly. The first seed of this group, Empire.Hope against NaVi is gonna be in this group tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is the deciding match. Let's check if there is other stuff happening. Team Spirit against No Pango tomorrow as well. And VP
Yes.
already made it out.
Yeah.
So that's basically it.
So that means that day 1 of the CIS qualifiers is done, with a little bit of a disappointing ending there, with Gambit obviously having to take the default loss.
Default win.
Default win. But for Gambit, I mean, they're in the playoffs, and I think they probably would have been in the playoffs regardless. They looked pretty okay.
Yeah, I mean, they did stomp Na'Vi in that game 1 or game 2.
We'll see what happens tomorrow with
game 2.
Game
game
2.
2.
That was game 2.
Hmm?
That was game 2.
Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow in the NaVi versus Empire.Hope matchup. That will start again at 2 p.m. CET.
Well, that's the game we're doing.
I think that's the game we're doing. But
NaVi.
I have it somewhere.
The other game going on at the same time at that point is Team Spirit versus No Pango. And then after that, the second match of the day is going to be already the first match of the playoffs. First round, because there's going to be multiple matches at the same time. I think.
Oh, we're going to switch. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Group A losers bracket final decider.
Which one's that?
That is the other group. If
So
you
what
guys
game is
want, we can ask.
What do you mean? 7 versus No Pango? That was a default win. 7 pulled out.
No,
7
no,
pulled
no.
out.
No. The losers match was a def win, but now it's No Pango versus Team Spirit.
Oh, they're actually starting to play that straight up.
No, it's in tomorrow.
No.
Oh,
Saying We're
tomorrow.
casting that tomorrow.
So it looks like this
Oh.
is going to be our series, but
I
I'm
was
not sure if this
confused.
is the final decision, and then we're just going to get one of the playoff matches.
I think we rather watch NaVi Empire.Hope.
it's not
I
up
will
to
ask
us,
the
is
admin.
it?
Is
So
it?
it's
Your
if it's
admin?
we'll
Oh.
cast whatever our
Well,
game is.
JJ just asked us
Someone
for our
else.
opinion.
Did he?
Yes.
JJ has connections.
I have Z Technology.
Yeah, that's literally what he asked. So I'm saying I think we would prefer covering NaVi.
Oh, they asked us what we want to
over
cover.
Spirit versus No Pango. Although No Pango has been looking really good too.
Why?
What?
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 I think
What do you
Team
mean, why?
Spirit versus No Pango is going to be a better game in my opinion.
It'll be a closer game.
It probably would be
Yeah.
a closer game.
Yeah.
But
Can
it's
you
not
guys decide? Because
but
I don't
it's
care
not-
what
I
I'm
don't
going to
mind.
write
I
here.
don't
Navi.
mind. I don't mind.
No Pango versus Team
Sieber.
Spirit.
I don't mind. Yeah.
I'm going with them. They have
What
to
am I?
talk most of the time.
Uh,
Tomorrow we'll
Just
also
delete the
have
message.
Kyle here.
Just say, but Eva's good. Eva's fine.
Either's fine.
We don't mind.
We don't
We-
mind.
Don't mind.
Yeah, tomorrow Kyle will arrive at airport at 11:50.
Yeah, so he'll be in time.
So we got to pick him up.
So Carl will be here tomorrow
morning
as well
or in
to
the
join
evening?
us.
11:50 in the morning. Yes, I will be back here at 11 in the morning, so I can be in time to pick him up because I'm going to be away every morning this week.
Yeah.
This heads up.
okay. Should be easy.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
Wait, what do I put up for a pause screen? Do we have a graphics for the pause?
What are we
Pause
pausing for?
How long until the next region starts?
Yeah, when's the next reading start, JJ?
In 2.5 hours. So the word is right now that we're just going to cut to a break, run some ads, and then there's going to be some reruns.
Okay.
Oh, they don't want us to do anything else.
Yeah, because we filled for like 45 minutes.
Did we? I mean,
Yeah, you know, Navi was...
as long as my
I don't know if you
employees
noticed.
are happy. Are they happy? Is BTS happy?
Everyone is
Starlight
happy if we
happy?
just like cut to a break.
Is chat happy?
Is chat happy?
Want to see
Chat, are you
smiley
happy?
faces?
Smiley faces.
If you're not happy, we will moderate you and ban you.
If you're
Social
happy and you
credit is gonna
know
be
it,
deducted.
like, smiley face.
We will add that to our stream. We'll add that
Awkward
system.
pause.
Yeah. All right, cut the stream, guys. It's all good.
So yeah, we will be back tomorrow. Thank you for joining us.
Yo.
Hope
See you guys tomorrow.
Hope you had a lovely
no,
time.
wait,
tomorrow.
we
Yeah,
have one more
do-
word. Group
Oh.
B decider. So
Yeah.
they switched it.
Well, I hope
Yeah,
we
because you
have
guys were
more
indecisive.
games tomorrow.
So we're doing Navi
We're doing Navi.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're casting Navi tomorrow.
versus Empire.Hope.
Yes.
Empire.Hope did win from Windstrike. They must do something right. So I can't wait to
Yeah,
see
but Windstrike
Dream
didn't look very
play.
good. We watched Windstrike. They didn't look very good.
Hope hype.
Okay.
Hope hype.
Hope hype.
Let's cut to break, guys, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
I've been Odin Pixel. We've had Shiva Lacoste and JJ, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Mahirap ang maging guwapo.
Guwapo pa rin? Guwapo talaga.
Guys, para laging guwapo, Master Deep Cleanser cleans deep to fight oil, dirt, at pimples. Kaya guwapo. Master, sikreto ng mga gwapo.
Anak, don't forget your sandwich. Thanks, Mom!
Introducing the new Cheese Whiz Mild, made with milder cheese and milk. For that mild and milky taste your kids will love. For a deliciously mild world, Cheese Whiz Mild.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our final series of the night. It will be NewBee versus PSG LGD. It is, of course, MLP Dota, joined by the lovely John X Fire. John, I did not enjoy the last series. I've got to be honest. It was funny. Like I'll be honest, it was comical to watch, but at the same time, you know, we want more equal games. But now, NewBee versus PSG LGD, this should be a real good one, I think. This one's going to be close. I think we're going to see some very, very nice plays from either side. I don't know, John. Are you excited as I am?
I'm really excited to see this fold out, Mike. Again, NewBee LGD, both of these teams do have a bit of prestige to them, right? They always compete out there. They usually play quite well. And I'm interested to see what they do. Okay, LGD not holding out the stops. They picked the Grimstroke up, Mike, in response to NewBee's IO, and every time we've seen this Grimstroke, it has not panned out. But if there's a team that can really maximize this hero, would be LGD.
But hold on, are NewBee really going to run the IO gyro? Isn't that... Like, we've seen this against LGD. Now, I realize it's NewBee, right? So I do expect a very even game, but I think the IO gyro combination would be way too obvious.
10 seconds remaining.
And way too easy for that matter to counter for LGD.
It does feel like that. Again, we've seen this before. We've seen a team try to run that IO gyro up against LGD, and it's just very old hat. You know, it's something from the past patch. It's still fairly strong, I feel, but the emphasis of the game is so different now that I'm still not sure as to the full effectivity of gyro IO. You can still make it work, but overall, I feel like there are so much better choices now, Mike.
Apparently not. They'll go for it, John. NewBee not trying to experiment at all. They will go for the, I don't want to say standard, John. It's very old meta. It still works, but I don't know.
It's tried and tested. It's tried and tested.
But it's LGD we're talking about here.
You're going up against a team that has probably played against this combination so many times and probably ran this combination themselves to great success multiple times. They probably know the ins and outs of this opening. And it's just kind of worrying that this is how you kick off your series against likely the top team in China.
Yeah, I think we can safely say they're the top team in China, John. TI runner-ups. And every time they look strong. It's funny, LGD, they go quiet for the whole year. Like, they're here and there, you know, they make some decent placings. And then when TI comes around, suddenly they're the best team in the tournament. I don't know how they do it, but nevertheless, some bans to come out.
10 seconds remaining.
NewBee, 5th ban for them. I'm intrigued, though. LGD, do they run this Grimstroke as a position 5 or 4?
I feel like it's more than likely going to be a position 4 from LGD. And this is the exact same opening we saw Grimstroke go to success with. I think it was also a Sand King Grimstroke opening for VG yesterday, when we finally saw our first Grimstroke game win. And I feel like that really does cover for the faults of Grimstroke, right? Because he has amazing laning stage potential, just huge amount of damage, huge amount of area denial, slow, stun, damage. But as you approach that mid game for teamfight control, you're depending entirely on Soulbind to really catch 2 heroes out and hoping that the rest of your team synergizes with that. Not the best thing if you draft yourself in a corner without any sort of area control follow-up that doesn't depend on, you know, reflecting spells off. But when you have a Sand King, you really don't need to worry about it.
We saw the Luna ban coming out. LGD, one more ban for them. And we'll see where they draft this draft out. You know, I prefer to see X Nova on that Grimstroke as a pos 5, honestly. It's like, it's one of those heroes where I feel like FY, yeah, he's going to make some magic happen, but I don't know, something about it. You'd prefer him to see him on a better hero, I feel, like something a bit more flashy. Of course, I'm talking about the Rubik. That's all I want to see from LGD right now as that 3rd pick, but I doubt it's going to happen. But I don't know. Obviously, there's not that much to steal right now, so perhaps it's just not worthwhile to take it. They will get rid of the Axe. LGD. What are they looking for here?
Newbies, turn to pick.
You go to Shadow Shaman, which is, yeah, it's still a good hero. Again, you provide a lot of push, you provide a lot of lane harass, good damage in the laning phase. Ether Shock is great at dishing out that damage as well. Really good single target disabled. Great push again from that Serpent Board.